Hello my darlings, let's do empties. I love to prefix these videos with I do love a good beauty haul. I love to watch them. But on my channel, I prefer to do beauty empties. Why? Because a beauty haul is more of a show and tell, while beauty empties is a show, tell and know. But before we get into that, I'd love to let you know who I am, just in case you don't know. My name is Ijeoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And I feel like all these things truly inspire everything that I do on my channel. Right, I've done a bit of sorting. Let's start with the primary focus on my channel, and that is independent British skincare. I finished the Daily Detox facial wash from Evolve Beauty. It was okay. It was okay. Didn't foam too much. It was a gentle cleanse. If you have very oily skin, you might not enjoy this. If you have drier skin, you might enjoy this a little bit more. I have combination skin. I get oily in my T-zone and I am normal, dry, sometimes dehydrated everywhere else. It was okay. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It didn't change my life, but it's something I would recommend you pick up depending on your skin type. Next up is the Downtime Mist from Disciple. I love Disciple as a brand, but I feel like their facial mists are the one place that is a little bit of a miss for me. They're nothing special. They're usually just floral waters. This has aloe and a bit of, if I can remember, some oat as well in it. Nothing revolutionary, nothing groundbreaking, not something I would recommend, especially at the price point. Didn't change my life. Next up is the Advanced Cleansing Milk from Nankin Skincare. I like this simply because I'm a bit of an old school girly. I like a thick cleansing milk. I like something that is very nourishing and cocooning to the skin. This doesn't rinse off clean, but I like it. The ingredient deck is beautiful. It somewhat reminds me of a cold cream. It would be best used if you took it off with a cloth or a wet cotton pad. You have to be a cleansing milk girly. Not many people will enjoy that, but if you like cleansing milks and you don't mind them leaving a film on your skin and you know how to work around that, then I recommend that. Next up is a bottle of flaxseed oil, organic flaxseed oil from Ijeoma Skincare. Very thick, nourishing oil. I predominantly use this on my hair and my hair absolutely loved it. When it comes to oils, I like to go to Ijeoma Skincare to play around because they have such a fantastic offering. I'm always trying something new. I'll probably pick this up. My hair really responded really well to that. Very nice. Something else from Ijeoma Skincare that I absolutely love, that is an absolute staple, and this is Gasol Clay. I love this stuff. I am never without it. Once I discovered it, it just makes so much sense for me because I am a daily masker. I love to mask my skin. So having clay in its raw form really can cut down the numbers for me beauty coins wise. This is a staple. I love it. I mix it with either aloe vera gel or a toner or a floral water or some honey and just plonk it onto the skin. It does the job. It works for me, particularly because I am combination skin. I do need clay in my skincare because I just want to draw out things from the skin, my oily T-zone. Love, definitely recommend. These three were a sample pack of all the beauty balms that Hedgewild has to offer. They didn't do much for me. There is something in this ingredient deck that breaks me out. This made my skin very cloggy. I was doing a lot of damage control when I used these balms. Unfortunate because I wanted to fall in love with some of them. I cannot remember the ingredient that was breaking me out. I need to look at the ingredient list. I will put the oil here that I feel was the culprit of clogging my skin up. I am an oil and balm girly. I love my butters. My skin really responds well to them. Unfortunately, this is a line that is not quite for me. I will say I do appreciate that Hedgewild has a sample pack for their entire range. The brand is very balm heavy. I believe most of her products are balms, so getting that sample pack really did save me my beauty coins. Worth exploring. You know, you can just get the sample pack and see if they work for you, because the ingredient decks were absolutely stellar. I would have not made that purchase if I didn't like what I saw on the website, and I really do. As per usual, down in the description box there will be details about everything I talk about in this video. Next up is the Bloom Skin Plus Soul Body Potion from Bellano's Skin Botanic. Absolutely love this. This was absolutely delightful. It has neroli in it. Oh, so fresh, very light, very sleeky on the skin. It just made me so happy. The packaging also made me happy. A really simple ingredient deck. Just, this was fabulous. This was a fabulous body oil, and now I want to use all the body oils that Bellano's has. It's on the hit list. It's on the hit list. Definitely recommend, and I also feel like they're very gift worthy. The packaging, chef's kiss. Next up is the base coat from Telemois. Absolutely loved this. This gave me rock solid manicures. Like I was getting 7 days out of my manicures without a chip. I really appreciate that, considering I am a housewife. My hands are always in water. There's always something I'm doing in the kitchen. I absolutely love this base coat. I used it both as a base coat and a top coat. Absolutely loved. Definitely recommend. I then finished up a bar of soap from Authentic House. This is the charcoal, lime and ginger. Very nice, very pretty. I love this simple packaging. It was just a slip of paper around the bar of soap. Sustainability and mindfulness is really core to Authentic House, so packaging her soaps like this, very clever. I really liked it. I will be trying all her soaps from now on. I really liked that. Very simple, very effective, very fresh scent as well. The lime and the ginger was really nice. The charcoal is not too much. It didn't turn my loofah absolutely black. It was just enough to give me a beautiful black bar of soap. Next up is the Dames and Dime Sunset Glow Recovery Balm. Very nice. It's not my favorite from the line. My favorite is the Midnight Blue. Love that balm. But this is also nice. The brand says they created this as something like a pick-me-up, something to remind you of the sunshine, and I can attest to that. It does have a very uplifting citrus scent and a beautiful yellow color. Gorgeous balm. I have reviewed all the balms from Dames and Dimes. I will make sure to leave that link down below. Not bad. Now let's do a bit of Superdrug. I have got the Naturally Radiant Glow Exfoliating Tonic. I was pleasantly surprised. I really liked this. It was gentle, it was effective, it was hydrating. It was a kind of exfoliating toner you could use every day. And I say that mindfully, listen to your skin, but very gentle. The star ingredient in this is PHAs, and PHAs are the least irritating of exfoliants. I liked this. I like this. I see myself repurchasing this. I highly recommend this. Before I move on, I have tried quite a lot from this line and I found it to be quite disappointing. To me, this is a star of that line. Very nice. A classic and an OG for me. This is the Vitamin E Hot Cloth Cleanser. I will die on the hill of there is absolutely no point of spending a lot of money on a cleanser to take off your makeup. But it's your money, you can do what you want to do, baby. But for me, I need my makeup removers to be absolutely affordable. I need them to be a nice, generous size. I like this. It's accessible. It does the job. It destroys makeup and sunscreen. Love. I then finished something totally random. This is the Aqueous Cream from Superdrug as well. It's simple beauty at its best. We all know what Aqueous Cream is. We probably know the one from Johnson & Johnson's much better. A lot of us had those in our childhood, and this is rather similar apart from the pink color and the baby soft scent. This is simple. I used it to moisturize my body. Very moisturizing. The skin was left very soft. You can also use this to take off your makeup. Very nice. It's the kind of thing I feel like everybody should just have a tub of aqueous cream somewhere in their house, you know, kind of like a part of your first aid kit. There's always going to be somebody who needs something super simple to soothe really dry skin, and aqueous cream does that really well. I finished the Instree Real Rose Calming Mask. Nice, pleasant, nothing offensive about it. It has a pretty rose scent. Rose is the predominant ingredient in this. It also has rose petals. It is calming to the skin, does pack a punch, quite hydrating. It's not a game changer, but it's really nice. It's something I definitely recommend. It is one of the masks I have reviewed for my masking series, which I can link down below. Really nice, really pleasant. You might want to look into that if you get really dry skin during the winter. It is so simple and it really does pack a punch. Next up, I have the Super Moist Essence Water from Scinic. I'm not quite sure how to say that, but I absolutely loved this. This was simple, it was hydrating, the skin was plump, it also has ceramides in it, so I know it was supporting the moisture barrier. This is something else that I have reviewed in my watery skincare series. It was nice. It was the one thing that I gave a solid review in my last video for the watery skincare series. I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5. I liked it. Possible repurchase. Highly recommended. Next up, I finished the Mary May Collagen Peptide Vital Mask. Now these are sheet masks. I'm not very pro sheet masks, but because of my masking series and because I was focusing a lot on KBEAUTY, I thought it would be nice to bring in a sheet mask into that series. I really liked this. They were simple, they were effective, they were hydrating to the skin. I really like this idea of having your sheet masks in a situation where you don't have to open a packet every time you open a sheet mask. There were 30 in this box. None of them dried out. I did give this a full review. Once again, link down below in the description box. They also have a few more, I think 4 other variants worth checking out. If anything, I will go back to what I said in my video. That was what I felt was more important. If you're a sheet mask girly and you absolutely love them, consider getting the ones in boxes. That way you minimize how much packaging you're getting rid of and how much you're putting into the environment. Just give it a thought. Next up is the BHA Dead Skin Moisture Gel from Purito. I've never liked this name. I always complain about it. Who made that decision? Regardless, this is a fantastic product. This is something I have gone through quite a few tubes of. I love the size. It's 100 ml. Very hydrating, very soothing to the skin. Absolutely does the job. The star ingredient is BHAs, which get down into the pores. Every time I wake up with polished skin, and also because it has a lot of aloe, there is 5% aloe in this, and there's also Artemisia. The skin is always hydrated, juicy and plumped every time I put this in my routine. Absolutely love, absolutely recommend. Definitely going to be repurchasing that. Next up with me, I have the Biotherapy First Essence from Swanee Cocoa. It was nice, it was pleasant, it was plush on the skin, it was hydrating. Didn't really change my life. It has bifida ferment, which is supposed to be very supportive on the skin. My moisture barrier is in such great condition. It's hard for a product like this to stand out to me, but it was nice. I'm not mad at it. Once again, it's been reviewed. It will be linked down below. very pleasant. I recommend it if anything. During my last K-Beauty haul, I decided to get a few sheet masks for my feet because I have been struggling to find the ones I buy in Savers. So these are the Petit Fee Dry Essence Foot Pack. They didn't do much for me. They didn't give me what I need. The feet were not deeply moisturized. No, not worth the trouble. Even the ingredient deck is not revolutionary. I mean, yeah, just didn't give me what I needed me to have. Didn't give my feet what I needed my feet to have. Let's move on to a bit of French skincare. I only have 2 products from them. These are 2 cans from Uriage. This is the Eau Thermal. I love to have cans of water to mist my skin when I'm masking. I do not let my masks get dry on my skin. I keep them wet by constantly misting my skin. It's a way for me to also infuse moisture into my skin. This is a staple for me. I'm not particularly brand loyal. It's all about my beauty coins when it comes to cans of water. So far, these are the most affordable ones that I have found on Essential. I buy them from Essential during the French Pharmacy skincare sale. Love, recommend. As you can see, I have one in my background. I buy them in bulk. I absolutely love having them in my skincare routine. Even though they're not necessary, I just like having them. Now let's round up this video with a little bit of Elizabeth Grant. I have 2 serums from them. We'll start with their OG. This is the Essence of Torricelumn Supreme. Absolutely fabulous. It's what I consider a workhorse. It's a kind of serum that just feels really nourishing to the skin. It's full of antioxidants. It comes in a great size. I do not like tiny serums. This is 50 ml. Beautiful on the skin, very nourishing, gorgeous whipped texture. Love that stuff. Then with me, I have the Supreme Cell Vitality Renewal Night Serum with Ceramides. Somewhat similar to the Essence of Torricelumn, but this was in a gel formula, and I really like that it had ceramides in it. Lovely little thing, enjoyed it. I would repurchase the Essence of Torricelumn over this one because I know where else I can get my ceramides from, and because these 2 both have the Torricelumn, which is a unique blend of antioxidants to Elizabeth Grant, I would suggest this over this, but they're both fabulous. And that's that. These are my recent beauty empties. As per usual, I'll be a good girl and make sure to fill up the description box with all the products I have mentioned. I will also tag the videos that I have referenced. I want to thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Ijeoma, and I'll see you soon.